At this time, I ask that everyone please bow their heads for the invocation. We come to you today with thankful hearts for the many blessings you have bestowed upon us and the plentiful opportunities you lay before us tonight. Throughout our lives, you have watched us grow, not only as students, but also as individuals, and you have provided us with loving support and outstanding faculty and wonderful memories. For this, we thank you. The burdens that we have persevered through have been numerous. For every burden and every care, there is a reason. And through the past years, the class of 1995 has had to reason through many hardships. As we reflect upon the end of this chapter of our lives, we pause to remember those that we have lost, both teachers and friends. As we commence into our future, we ask for your continued guidance in all of our endeavors. From here until eternity, we pray for all of these blessings to continue. And I ask the graduating class of 1995 to always remember to pray to God, but row to the shore. Cost what it may, this is my prayer. Amen. Please be seated.
Good evening, faculty, friends, relatives, and you, the graduating class of 1995. As we embark on a new beginning in our lives, in a time of drastic changes, we should always begin by remembering what got us here and remembering from past mistakes what not to do in life. It is this that is the essence of learning and growing. By continuing to thirst for knowledge and wisdom, a bright future is in our hands, and the high goals we must set for ourselves are always attainable. A recent film by the name of Forrest Gump expounds many of the virtues which we as new individuals should not waver from in our difficult journey to accomplish our goals. The title character, Forrest Gump, was an extraordinary man who, although was crippled at a young age, slower than usual, held steadfast in his integrity and moral tenacity. His beliefs were truly exemplary to all men. As we step into the future, we must first remember to follow our instincts. We must follow the path which we feel will best suit us in our life and try to fulfill it as best we can. People are not happy in life doing what others force them to do. We must go with what we feel is right for ourselves and not let others influence us with what makes us happy. In the case of Forrest, he was happy running, playing ping pong, or just mowing that football field back home in Greenbow, Alabama. He was happy because he was content with his life. He was happy because he tried his best at whatever he did. One of Forrest's beliefs defines what we as human beings are all about. In the words of Forrest's mother, no one is any better than anyone else, and you shouldn't let people convince you of it either. We should all hold strong to this conviction, the conviction that everyone is equal. We may not be the best, but if we know we are trying our hardest, we can live a fulfilled life, which makes us the best in anyone's eyes. As with the case of Forrest, our goals will become successes. It just takes persistence and dedication. In life, we all have big dreams, which we hope come true. But these dreams can never come true without help, and they never come true overnight. It is we who must seek out our dreams. We cannot become idle and wait for things to happen. We have to take action and try to make something of our dreams. In our journey, there will be many obstacles and hurdles to overcome, but we must not lose faith in ourselves. Saying, "I can," is the ultimate in downsizing one's own personal worth. Anyone can. It just takes dedication and pride. We must realize that tragedies are going to happen in life. As Forrest's mother would say, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. We must not let these tragedies overcome us. We should just take things in stride and focus on our goals as much as possible. When Forrest was trying to fulfill his dreams as a shrimper, he didn't give up when the going was rough. He kept right on shrimping and eventually became the owner of a world-renowned shrimp company. Even in the end, Forrest never quit on his dream to carry his legacy into the future. Forrest's son was an example for all of us, that we should always leave a little something to this world to show that we still live on. The future lies ahead. It will be a long road yet, but the groundwork has been laid. The path we choose after tonight will determine our lot in life. Wherever the road may take us, we must never lose heart. With a strong mindset and an unquenchable curiosity for the unknown, we can never go wrong. Follow your instincts, stay dedicated, and always focus on your dreams. Good luck, and God bless you, Class of 1995. Good evening, parents, teachers, and administrators. Good evening, senior class of 1995. It is with great honor and yet humility that I stand before you tonight to speak a few words on what will become but a warm memory. It is difficult to define our position tonight. As Winston Churchill once said, this is not the end. It is not even the beginning of the end, but it is perhaps the end of the beginning. Tonight we find ourselves having surmounted one of the major pursuits of American life, the high school education. As we gaze back, we realize that a great chapter of our lives spent in formal and informal education is about to come to an end. And we find ourselves a little uneasy, being unsure of whether sorrow or abundant joy is the proper emotion. Well, whether we greet this occasion with joy or with sadness, it is important that we continue on and remain focused, because a major task is before us, a task even greater than the one we complete tonight. Up until this point, most would have to agree that we have remained passive and have allowed the outside forces of our society to shape and mold our attitudes, opinions, and beliefs. Our parents, teachers, and other adults have pretty much done the thinking for us as we grew through this, the developing stage of our lives. They have been our driving forces and have motivated us to do the things that they believe were in our best interest. This has been good, a natural part of childhood and adolescence. But tonight, we stand at a crossroads. Tonight, we are being set free. We will begin the true journey to manhood and womanhood, a journey that will, quite possibly, be filled with periods of doubts and serious interpersonal evaluation. We will have to look inside ourselves, without our parents and other elders there to shield us, and decide what we will believe and what we will disbelieve, what we will stand against and what we will support. It is time to take inventory, and make no mistake, we cannot run from this, our most sacred American duty, self-definition. Just as our forefathers defined themselves, so must we. Our convictions will serve this purpose. Will we choose the ways of man or the ways of God? Will we choose the wide gate and broad road of the world or the straight and narrow of righteousness? Our convictions will show in all we do. Our work ethics, views about relationships, and opinions about controversial issues will all be affected by what we choose to value and where we set our priorities. Now is the time, my friends, before the journey begins, to develop these convictions. Waiting until situations arrive that demand their service will do little good. Convictions must exist before they are needed. What sense does it make to wait until the rains begin to decide that you want an umbrella? By then your clothes are wet. The purpose of a conviction is to provide stability for a person in a trying situation. They are not to be developed during the situation itself. Those who choose not to develop convictions are left to be blown in the winds of confusion. If we wait until the winds start, it may be too late to preserve our identity. We stand at a crossroads today, but soon tomorrow will arrive, and the decision will have to be made as to which way to turn. The roads will wind, and at times the days will seem like nights, as we look for direction and strive to define ourselves in a world of people so frequently undefined, so willing to ride the fence, so satisfied with conforming, and so willing to forsake their God. We will not find that direction unless we begin today. Now is the time to focus our goals and decide what our convictions will be, so that when the times are tough, we will be able to stand strong and know who we are and what we believe. With our personal standards and values set before our journeys begin, our paths will be made straight, and tomorrow will be ours. And so we part tonight, my friends, with big dreams and high hopes, full of ambition to rise to the top. Our greatest goal should be self-definition, and it can be achieved only through the development of convictions, goals, and priorities. My final charge to you is to remember as we go our separate ways who you are and where you come from. And when our paths cross, be sure to give warm greetings. There will only be one class of 1995, and we are always and forever its members. For no greater self-definition is this, that a man know where to call home. Thank you.
Good evening, fellow students, teachers, administrators, families, and friends. I would like to begin by asking you, the class of 1995, to reflect back upon your life 12 years ago. The year is 1983. It is the first day of first grade. You have had your lunchbox packed for 2 days now. Your mom has written your name on everything you own, and a backpack has become part of your bedtime attire. Ready to go, your little head bursts with feelings of anticipation and fear. As soon as the bus turns the corner, all thoughts of mom leave your head, and you dash out into the street so that you're sure to have a first-class seat, right in the back. When you arrive, confusion, this time in the form of tears, seeps from your eyes. It is difficult to keep pace with the questions that race through your brain. Where do I go from here? Has kindergarten really prepared me for this place called first grade? Is it time to go home yet? You were at a crossroads in your life very similar to the one you are facing today. You have taken a great step in life. Over the course of 12 years, you have transformed potential into knowledge. As we join together tonight for this commencement ceremony, I would like to remind you, the graduates of 1995, of the potential still within each of us. It has been said that the man who graduates today and stops learning tomorrow is uneducated the day after. Do not allow yourself to simply blow where the wind takes you now that you have come this far. We all have the potential for greatness. How we choose to develop that potential will determine our successes. Obviously, Ocean Springs High School has laid the educational foundation. Even more powerful than genius, however, is the power of a steadfast dream, the energy of a focused vision, and the tenacity to see it through to the end, no matter how loud the voices of discouragement. The only obstacle that stands in the way of us reaching our full potential is the person we see in the mirror. Some of the 4 most tragic words ever spoken are, "What might have been." We have all been guilty at some time or another of allowing opportunity to pass us by. I encourage you tonight to open your mind to the sea of opportunity that awaits you. Keep focused on your goals, but do not stare so long and hard at closed doors that you miss the gentle breeze of opportunity flowing through the open windows nearby. In his poem, A Road Not Taken, Robert Frost refers to 2 diverging paths, one worn from frequent use, the other grassy and unfamiliar. He writes, 2 roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Allow me to remind you that every decision you make today will affect your tomorrow. Do not settle for the beaten path when you can explore new horizons. Do not settle for surviving when you can succeed. And above all, do not settle for the ordinary when the extraordinary is so close. A wise man once said, insanity is to continue to do the same thing in the same old way and somehow expect different results. I, along with each of you, celebrate the ending of my high school career with mixed emotions. Security, as I know it, lies in the cap I am wearing tonight. As I toss it, I am tossing away the comfort found in my small high school world. We have all dreamed of success after high school. Now it is finally time to let go of this security and to realize our full potential. Keep in mind, one does not discover a new land without consenting to lose sight of the shore for a very long time. As I pondered over how to say goodbye to those that meant the world to me for 12 years, I found it better to look upon graduation as a new beginning. After all, commencement ceremony literally means beginning ceremony, And we, the class of 1995, are embarking on a new day. Along with my best wishes, I give you this advice. Reflect upon your past, but keep your eyes focused on the road ahead. Or, in the words of Fleetwood Mac, don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Don't stop. It will soon be here. Thank you.
We all recognize the obvious fact that the students we are here to honor are the ones who make this ceremony not only appropriate, but possible. We also recognize, however, that no man is an island, especially in a situation as one's formal education. Indeed, we recognize the important support and encouragement role that parents, family, and friends have played. Certainly, we recognize the critical role of our teachers, and we applaud you all. Now, it is my privilege as superintendent of the school district to introduce our platform guests and others who have contributed through policy and administration and education to the formal education and especially the quality education of the members of this distinguished class. When I call the name of each person, I'll ask that he or she please stand to be recognized, and that you please hold any applause until all guests have been recognized. Board of Trustees, Board Chairman, Mr. Joey Fountain. Members, Dr. Lena Melton, Mr. Frank Leach, Dr. Bill Walker. District Administration, Assistant Superintendent, Dr. Mike Reed. Director of Federal Programs and Administration, Mrs. Anna Purdy. Director of Special Services, Mr. John White. From our school administration, Ocean Springs High School Principal, Mr. Stan Partridge. Vocational Director, Mr. Dennis Illich. Assistant Principal, Mr. Alan Hoggett, and Assistant Principal, Mr. Bill Broadway. And we would also like at this moment to ask our teachers, many of whom who are seated to my right, your left, and any others who might be in the audience tonight, to please stand as we recognize all of these that have played significant roles in the education of this distinguished class. And now I'll ask Board President, Mr. Joey Fountain, to please come forward.
Thank you, Dr. Harris. On behalf of the Ocean Springs School Board, I extend to each of you in the class of 1995 a well-deserved congratulations. You have received your education in one of the most outstanding school systems in the state, where your minds have been open to truth and knowledge, and your souls have been touched by relationships you have made with friends and teachers. You have been nurtured by the love of your families, supported by your community, and inspired by your dreams. Quite predictably, you have been anticipating this night for some time. You have been eager to put an end to one phase of your life and to begin another. Yet at the same time, you are probably a little reluctant to leave behind what is comfortable and familiar, those friends and relationships that have proven to be anchors. As you face your very tomorrow in the workplace or in college, I challenge you to do one thing. And the Latin the phrase is carpe diem, seize the day. You remember the scene from the movie, The Dead Poets Society, in which the teacher told his class to look at the photographs of former students from years gone by. The screen showed pictures of graduates from early days of the school. There were group pictures of football teams, track teams, and debate teams, much like the ones in your 1995 Greyhound Annual. The teacher suggested to his students that they had much in common with the men photographed in the pictures. He said they all had hopes, they all had dreams, they all had ideals. All were eager to get on with life. But he asked if the men in the pictures, now dead because they had lived out their lives, could talk, what would they say? As the students leaned forward for a closer look and a listen, the teacher whispered in raspy tones, "Carpe diem. Carpe diem. Seize the day." Take advantage of every opportunity. Don't let your life go by without reaching for the stars. Don't be so busy looking ahead that you miss the miracle of each day, each day's inspiration. Each day, each week, each month, each year, each phase of your life holds its own presence. Even the hard and difficult times, as you've already heard. But only if you seize the day. A poem written by a 14-year-old illustrates this wonderfully. It was spring, but it was summer I wanted. The warm days and the great outdoors. It was summer, but it was fall I wanted. The colorful leaves and the cool, dry air. It was fall, but it was winter I wanted. The beautiful snow and the joy of the holiday season. It was winter, but it was spring I wanted. The warmth and the blossoming leaves. I was a child, but it was adulthood I wanted. The freedom and the respect. I was 20, but it was 30 I wanted. To be mature and sophisticated. I was middle-aged, but it was 20 I wanted. The youth and the free spirit. I was retired, but it was middle-aged I wanted. The presence of mind without limitation. My life was over, but I never got what I wanted. You leave here tonight as a high school graduate with your life's mission before you. Fresh pages from which to write your own story. But don't be in such a hurry that you miss the magnificence of each chapter. Don't rush things and finally stop one day, only to turn around and wonder where it all went. Carpe diem. Seize the day. Nurture your relationships with family and friends. Discover your calling in life. Develop character and integrity. Always seek the truth. Live in righteousness. Be kind and compassionate. Take action. Love and care for your neighbors. Walk humbly with your God. Carpe diem. Seize the day. May God bless you richly.
Dr. Herring, I present to you the class of 1995 of Ocean Springs High School. I hereby certify that each member has completed all graduation requirements prescribed by the Mississippi State Department of Education and by the Board of Trustees of the Ocean Springs School District. I therefore recommend that they be issued their diplomas. To the class of 1995, by the authority vested in me by the laws of the state of Mississippi and the Board of Trustees of the Ocean Springs School District, I hereby declare you graduates of Ocean Springs High School with all the rights, privileges, and benefits therein pertain. And now I request that Mr. Parker recognize each one of you individually by calling your name, and that Mr. Fountain, assisted by Mr. Hoggett, present each of you a diploma signifying this distinguished accomplishment.
I would ask for parents, friends, to remember that every student here has someone that wants to hear their name called. So please, be courteous of everyone else. Everyone wants to hear their person's name called. Jennifer Lynn Kraft, highest honors. Timothy Alfonso Williams, highest honors. Joshua Brandon Kilpatrick, highest honors. Kathleen Davis Savage, high honors. Carol Kathleen Graves, high honors. Rebecca Harbour Hardasati, high honors. Christine Ann Dean, high honors. Allison Lee Felcher, high honors. Jill Clyett Presley, high honors. Keitha Danette Newman, high honors. Ho Nak Nguyen, high honors. Linda Hong Nguyen, high honors. Peter John Brennan, high honors. Michael Lee Smith, high honors. Aaron Brooke Denton, high honors. Jonathan Cree Clark, high honors. Sean Renee Bolton, high honors. Teresa Suzanne Kittle, high honors. Sarah McCann Carnevale, high honors. Melanie Aurelia Dubazon, high honors. Martha Allison McCamey, high honors. Robert Carroll Andrews, high honors. Ezekiel Andrew Unterberg, high honors. Nancy Colleen Edwards, high honors. Tiffany Janess Adderley, high honors. Amanda Jo Zielinski, high honors. Rebecca Ashley Wells, high honors. Jonathan Williams Robone, high honors. Shantea Dion Cowan, high honors. Angela Louise Wright, high honors. Stephen Patrick McCall, high honors. Gregory James Van Acker, high honors. James Emmett Jones, high honors. W. Spencer Reedy, high honors. Mary Teresa Michelle Hayes, high honors. Nathaniel Jean Bartusiak, high honors. Jennifer Lee St. Andre, high honors. Angela R. Minter, high honors. Stacy Elizabeth Zorn, high honors. Danielle Michelle Denham, high honors. Marcus Allen McClellan, high honors. Chris Ayers, high honors. Andrew Christopher Batten, high honors. Reagan Lauren Wilson, high honors. David Lloyd Little, Jr., high honors. Jennifer Clark, high honors. Natalie Shea Pickard, high honors. Jana Elise Hurt, high honors. David Charles Newman, high honors. Heath Russell Maynard, high honors. Emily Ann Bingham, high honors. Karen Ann Miller, high honors. Amanda Lee Platt, high honors. Jeremy Kyle Richmond, high honors. Chad Joseph Misco, high honors. Christopher Michael Karras, high honors. Jessica Ann Walling, high honors. Summer Lee Gregory, high honors. Mary Lisa Palermo, high honors. Russell Edward Hogue, high honors. Ken Smith, high honors. Lisa Ann Graham, high honors. Shayna Danielle Wally, high honors. Corey R. Steves, high honors. Leah Brooke Chevalier, high honors. Robin Lynn Schultes, high honors. Christopher G. Struckemeyer, high honors. Angela Dawn Gale, honors. Christopher John Sievers, honors. Melanie Dawn Strange, honors. Elizabeth Alicia Dunaway, honors. Eugene Thomas Hutman, honors. Jamie L. Foster, honors. Leslie Latrice Booth, honors. Adele McKay Baggett, honors. Erica Mitzi Nordmeyer, honors. Tracy Ann Myers, honors. Jarrett Dale Johnson, honors. James Knox Robertson, honors. Paulette Denise Carter, honors. Cassandra Lynn Perry, honors. Todd Lewis Adams, honors. Jennifer Christine Bourgeois, honors. Jennifer Marie Cox, honors. Luke Aslan Jackson, honors. Eric Scott Broom, honors. Matthew Ray Bigelow, honors. Bobby Clinton Soule, honors. Michelle Renee Fallow, honors. Catherine Elaine Hawkins, honors. Cynthia Lee Furlan, honors. Mary Frances Ware, honors. Ronald Franklin Zinnick, honors. Wendy Lee Stanley, honors. Andrew Patrick Weber, honors. Emery Helen Steptoe, honors. Emily Elizabeth Hayden, honors. Christy Marie Adams. Bradley Brian Allen. M. Saad Anwar. Mitzi Ann Oakwin. Valerie Lee Bamberg. Nathaniel Ray Barrett. Amber Marie Batten. Brandon Arden Baxter. Judd Roy Dean. Gary Wayne Bell. Juliana Marie Bell. April LaDon Bilbrey. Milton Adam Blanchard. Barry Lamar Boren. Christina Michelle Bowden. Deanna Joyce Bridget. Jim and I, Christy Bryan. Elizabeth Ann Burr. Spencer Van Busker. Kimberly Cadena. Jamie Montel Harnley. Benjamin James Carano. Robert Carl Carroll. Sean Parker Carroll. Sean Patrick Carver. Louise Elaine Cabin. Amanda R. Clark. Michael Thomas Coleman, Jr. Connie Melissa Collier. Nicole Kristen Cooper. Natalie Ann Crane. Chad Michael Davis. Justin Matthew Davis. Todd Campbell Davis. Angela Christine Day. Rachel Ann Denham. Stephen James Derbyshire. Michael Allen Diamond. Karen Lynn Dill. Derek Clifton Easley. Tanya Renee Elrod. Derek Fritz Erickson. Joseph A. Fernandez. Julia Day Finch. Ian Fisher. Deanna Shea Forney. Gary Brent Fountain. Heather Marie Fountain. Jeremy Victor Freeman. Jeffrey Adam French. Ursula Mary Prince. Marcy Nicole Guile. Jesse James Galloway, Jr. Tracy Lynn Gambrell. Michael David Garvey. John Eugene Gilday, Jr. Eve Ellen Gillen. James Jason Goodnight. John E. Geis. Bon Ha. Richard Stevens Hank. Jonathan Robert Hardy. Stanley Earl Harkerode. Brent G. Harrell. Danny Cleveland Hathorn. Jennifer Suzette Hahn. Melanie Annette Helms. James Ingram Tolis Herring. Heather L. Hoffman. Jeremy Robert Holland. Chadrick Swain Howell. Cassandra Lane Hudson. Shamel Dewan Hughes. Preston Darnell Hughes. Wesley Scott Inman. Daryl Johnson. Brandon James Jones. Matthew Joseph Kaminsky. Courtney Ann Kennedy. Jennifer Catherine Keesling. Stephanie Leanne Killingsworth. Brian Joseph King. Joseph Ellis Kirkpatrick. Robbie Lee Knight. Michael Langlanais. Long H. Lee. Catherine James Lindenberger. Catherine McCain. Eugene Edward McMahon. Kevin Maurice Mack. Dean Sam Auger. Franklin Allison May. Marcus Lawrence Miller. Jan M. Morano. Amanda Frances Moretz. Christopher Michael Morin. Sonia Lee Myrick. Michael J. Newkirk. Laura Lynette Nicholson. John W. Noble, Jr. Charles Percy Knoll, Jr. Candace Marie Orms. Craig Bradley Morrison. Robert B. Parker. Todd Gerald Pelche. Timmy Allen Powell. Selene Minako Proctor. Christopher A. Province. Jennifer Ann Primula. George E. Ray. Elisa Michelle Record. Brian Stephen Reinecke. Dara Ricker. Robin Rusk. Amy Lynette Rutherford. Shannon Ahmad Sabino. Donna Marie C. Renee Antoinette Schamberger. Craig R. Sledge. Larry Earl Smith Jr. Nicole Desiree Saunier. Victoria Lynn Marie Saunier. Dina Randell Stray. Deanna Michelle Spring. Melissa Ann Suttles. Thomas Russell Taylor. James Jackson Thompson. Kenitra M. Thurman. Tara Lee Tice. George Russell Tipton. Robert Ashley Townsend. James Bain Travis III. Matthew Thomas Trainer. Paul Lawrence Trusset. Quasi Kamal Gupta. Travis Wells Videkovich. Robert P. Walker, Jr. Jason Daniel Wallace. William Paul Washington, Jr. Paul Sebastian Weaver. Joseph Thomas Wilkins. Lisa Ann Wilkerson. Aaron Jared Williams. Anthony Jermaine Williams. Brian Patrick Williams. Jessica Jean Williams. Mary Elizabeth Williams. Autumn Marie Willis. Mary Elizabeth Wilson. Lisa Michelle Yeager. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for this special occasion. We know you're very proud of your young people. You have every right to be so. Class of 1995, congratulations.